Was that long?
14 years she prayed. And so I can't even
Wow.
imagine, because, now I have an 8-year-old myself, and I can't even imagine how many times she must have thought, I give up. I'm done. Like, this isn't going to happen. This is not going to happen in my lifetime. I'm never going to see
Yeah.
this. Because praying something for 14 years, think about year 13. Think about the mental space you would be in year 13, not knowing that a year later everything would change.
Yeah.
But you've been praying for 13 years, and she just keeps getting further away.
Mm.
That's the kind of prayer life, the kind of dedication that God calls us to as moms.
Mm.
Just keep loving and keep praying.
Let's talk about, as a parent, wrestling with, wanting to talk to our kids about different things and share our testimony. They don't need to know every detail, but do you share this with
So
your
it's
kiddos?
so
How does that
interesting.
look like?
It's so interesting that you asked. So for our older 3 that are my husband's from his first marriage, they didn't know about my past when my husband and I got married. But of course, literally, that's how I introduced myself to my husband. I was like, how quickly can I scare this guy off so that I don't get hurt? And it
Yeah.
didn't scare him off. I mean, he's still here 10 years later. But when we began sharing my testimony at different churches, then I knew it was going to be very important that we have those conversations with the kids. And so we
Sure.
made a plan, with their mom as well on how are we going to talk to them about this? What are we going to say? And then as they would kind of hit those teenage years, we would actually have them with us in the audience as I was sharing my testimony. And I always share it in a way that any age could hear it. It's
Sure.
just a matter of whether the parents would want to then have the conversations that might get sparked
Yes.
afterward.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so that's literally how we handled it. We would let them listen as I shared it with a crowd at church, and then just be prepared to, okay, now we're going to go out to lunch and
Mm.
have some ice cream and talk and answer any questions. And so
Yeah.
as the 3 of them grew up, they just grew up like that's just part of the family story. So we were in the car literally just a few months ago. As now my 8-year-old is getting to the point where she's starting to see, oh, wait, these are kind of things that are out in the world. And I
Yeah.
remember one of the older ones said something to the other one about, yeah, back when Carolyn was a lesbian. And Evie just goes, what? What are you talking about? And it dawned
What?
on us because we talk
Yeah.
about it all the time. It's not like she's been
Mm.
walking by when I've been on a podcast sharing my testimony.
Yeah.
And so I never
But
thought,
you were one of those people? Like,
right,
her,
exactly.
her mind has been opened. Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, time to have a conversation. So literally, her and I just sat down on her bed and had a conversation. And I have a speaking gig coming up where I'm sharing my testimony at a church in February. And she will be sitting next to her dad in the audience listening
Mm.
for the first time to hear the full story. And
Yeah.